22 seconds into the match, Kylian Mbappé hit the crossbar. The warning was ignored. 7 minutes later, Ousmane Dembélé scored. Then again at 20 minutes. Then again at 32 minutes. A first-half hat-trick. The second fastest in the entire history of the FIFA World Cup. France 4, Norway 1. 10 goals in 3 group games, 9 points from 9. And a squad so deep, so dangerous and so relentless that the rest of this tournament is starting to look genuinely frightened. Norway, with qualification already secured, made 10 changes to their starting lineup, leaving Haaland, Ødegaard, Nusa and Sørloth on the bench for the entire game. France kept Mbappé and Dembele in the starting 11 and came out with near full strength. Norway's coach effectively raised a white flag before the game even started. So does France's 4-1 win tell us everything about how good they are? Or does the context of playing against a heavily rotated second-string side dilute the achievement? Here is the honest answer. Both things are true, and both things matter. The match started with a striker hitting the bar inside 22 seconds, a warning sign to Norway's backup defenders that France meant business from the very first moment. Dembele struck in the 7th minute, cutting in from the right and finding the bottom corner despite 3 defenders around him, assisted by Mbappé. He doubled his tally in the 20th minute, finding the same bottom corner again. Just 79 seconds later, Norway pulled one back through a clever finish from the edge of the box. But Dembele was not finished. At the 32nd minute, he completed his hat-trick by finding that same bottom corner a 3rd time, a carbon copy of his 2nd goal. 3 completely different finishes, finding the exact same spot. The goalkeeper had no answer. After the break, Norway won a penalty, but Strand Larsen's spot kick was poor, and Maignan saved comfortably. Désiré Doué headed in France's 4th in stoppage time. France had 9 shots on target from 18 attempts, 27 touches inside the opposition box, and this was without their full defensive lineup. William Saliba rested with a sore back. Now here are the numbers that put this performance into genuine perspective. Dembele has now scored 4 goals at this World Cup, all coming in the last 2 matches after going 19 consecutive major international tournament games without scoring before this tournament. He is the reigning men's Ballon d'Or winner, the best player in world football, and is now tied with his teammate on 4 goals, joint 2nd in the Golden Boot race behind only Messi's 5. The only previous French hat-tricks at a World Cup were scored by Just Fontaine, twice in 1958, and a France teammate who netted 3 in the 2022 final. Dembele now joins that exclusive company. By assisting 2 of Dembele's goals, Mbappé has tied for the 2nd most goal contributions at a World Cup since 1966. 16 goals and 4 assists, giving him 20 total. Only Messi has more with 26. France have now topped their group at every single World Cup under their coach. In 2014, 2018, 2022, and now 2026. And they won all 3 group stage games for just the 2nd time in their history. The first being in 1998, when they went on to win the entire tournament. And here is the most frightening fact of all for every other team remaining in this competition. Mbappé, Dembele, Barcola and Doué have scored 10 of France's 10 goals so far. Michael Olise has 3 assists, and their remaining forwards have not even had a direct goal involvement yet. France's depth has not even been fully tested. Here is where the honest debate begins. France beat a Norway side, missing 10 first-choice players, including their greatest goal threat. The 4-1 scoreline flatters them slightly against genuinely second-string opposition. But here is the counter-argument that France's critics need to answer. France have scored at least 3 goals in all 3 of their group games, against Senegal, Iraq, and now Norway. The variety of their scoring is extraordinary. Different players stepping up in every match, different combinations clicking, different attacking patterns creating chances from every angle. France will now face a 3rd-place qualifier at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on Tuesday. The path ahead for France looks very manageable at this stage of the tournament. And there is one more factor that nobody is talking about enough. This match was played without their coach, who returned home to attend his mother's funeral, a deeply emotional and difficult backdrop for the entire squad. and they still produced one of the most dominant performances of the entire group stage. That is the mark of a team with genuine championship character. Not unstoppable. No team ever is. But France are the most complete and most dangerous team here. 10 goals, 3 games. The Ballon d'Or winner scoring hat tricks. The captain breaking records. Third and fourth choice forwards scoring goals. A squad so deep it has not even been fully tested. A coach absent for the most painful personal reasons. And his team produced the dominant display of the group stage. If you want every major World Cup story covered as it happens, subscribe and turn on notifications right now. We are here for every moment of this historic tournament. This is not just a good team. This is a team that looks like it was built specifically to win this World Cup. Can anyone stop France at World Cup 2026? Drop your pick in the comments below. Which team do you think has the best chance of knocking them out? Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a single World Cup breakdown. We are covering every twist of this tournament right here, every single week. See you in the next one.